But actually, let's just do that, right? Let's just do that. I have just realized that if I want to it's such a cool effect though. Like it looks really gory when you get up close because there's triangle data, but it's also quite intense. But like from a distance, it looks nice, like a roiling plasma. I like it. Right, yeah. I've just realized, right? Okay, so bear with me. The is the power-up spawner in the character thing. BI power-up, BI score, BPBM projectile, Bubble Man. Parent pickup spawner, there it is. So we have a problem with the pickup spawner, right? It's the same problem that we have with the ghost spawner. And the baby spawner. Baby spawner? Yeah, so we have baby spawn volumes and we have baby spawners, right? So yeah, I think we can push forward. Oh, gotta get rid of that. Gee, wow. Thanks for reminding me. Let's do that. Let's make the let's rewrite the entire pickup system. No, it won't be that bad. Let's get the baby spawner up for reference. And the baby spawn volume up for reference. Oh, there's nothing in the baby spawn volume. Oh, would you look at that? It's just a volume. Great. Okay. So we get all actors of the BP baby spawn. We make that into an array. Set actor tick enabled. Oh, actor tick disabled. Interesting. An event tick. Oh, right. We do this on event tick. Right. Okay. Very cool. No. No. Oh my god. I've had this in the game the whole time. I'm gonna leave that on the screen as self-shame. That's... Why did no one tell me? Why did no one see this and be like, hey, developer who says all developers should stop using tick to do all their stuff and their casting and stuff. Oh, shame. I'm about to rewrite it though, so less shame. I just really just don't want to rewrite it all. It's a pain when you have to rewrite something. I know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I have Content Browser 2 open, but we create child asset class now. I just want to click on empty space, please, for Christ's sake. These are actors, right? Actor, yeah. Actor. This is gonna be BP pick up spawn. And we want a BP pick up spawn pad. That's what they're called, right? I'm gonna move the pickup spawner that we already have to my other window. So if anyone like follows or redeems like coins or something, in fact, I'll just half screen it. It's fine. Ignore me. It's half screened. It was ticking 4 times a second. That's not so bad. I did change the tick rate. So give me some credit that I changed the tick rate. I didn't just plow on with full tick. I don't need BP baby spawn on you. Oh wait, no, I do. Does Control Shift Tab not work? Oh, okay. So event begin play. We need to. Do we need to cast to? I don't think we need to cast to. Get Plater. Get player character. Promotes a variable. This is Bubbleman reference. Skadoosh. And also get all actors of class. And this is going to be BP pickup spawn pad. Remote variable. These are spawn pad references. Oh, beautiful. Right, okay. So we've got our reference to our character. And we've got our references to our spawn pads where power-ups can be yeeted from. Okay? Good. So it's not actually the spawn pads which are going to do the yeeting. They are just... They're markers. They're zone caskets. Whatever you want to call them, buddy. They're a cube space that we define as an area where a power-up can be spawned. It just passes basically bounds information to the BP pickup spawner, or rather, it doesn't pass the bounds information to it, but it does it passes the reference to the actor which has the bounds information that we extract, right? Just specifically, baby. I want the baby spawner blueprint up. I don't want it on that screen. Thank you. Thank you, Unreal. You're trying to be real helpful, but you are really not being helpful. Set actor tick enabled, right? Okay. So that means the start with tick enabled is not true. And do we want the same tick as before? 1.25? Seemed to work fine, right? So then we need some... What? No, stop. What? Oh, settled score is a function. Why? It's 2 nodes, and I turned it into a function, and I called it as an event. Yes, get random point in bounds. Why is get random point in bounds not just a single node function yet? Like, why do I have to make that every time? Or there it is, get random point in bounds. Fuck you. I made it. Takes a box collision, outputs a vector. It doesn't really need the self object reference, but okay. Spawn density check, we don't need that. But okay. Initialize. So pickup spawner right now is so I'll bring it over. So on tick, we are casting to the bubble man. What the hell is that? What the hell is that noise? I think you can actually hear that very well. I just so it's some kind of vibrationals going on here, man. The door was like anyway. So on tick, we're getting the score, right? If the score is greater than 0, right? So yeah, score actual. If the score that we just got this is so messy is greater than 0, and we haven't spawned something, and the score that we have, there's a lot of branches. Hang on. Oh yeah, this is, yeah. Oops. So what? So if the score is greater than 0 and we haven't spawned a power up, and the score is greater than the score threshold, the score deficit is greater than the score threshold. Sorry, we'll spawn a power up. We'll ignore how that spawns it because it's kind of making me angry, and then we'll set the old score. Thank you. Set the old score, which is a function. It's there and it's called as an event. I don't want to get into it. It sets score before to score actual, so we can do comparisons. So then if the score has changed on tick, the score local is greater than the score before, we'll reset the power up spawned thing, right? And then there's some things there. I think this is a problem. So I'm gonna comment that out actually in red, and bug. So we'll look at that when we get to it. But the first thing that we do is we can set score actual right here, right? We're already getting our Bubbleman reference, right? So instead of doing anything fancy, we can no, I want to cast to BP Bubbleman actual pure cast please. Get score, get B-man score. Is that what we're calling it now? Score not on the B-man, it's on the controller. Oh. Oh. Whoop. Get player controller player index 0. Yeah. Okay. It's great. I made it a different thing anyway. I'm so confused. Where's the score? what blueprint did I set the score on? It'll be in the HUD, right? Yeah, it'll be in the HUD. What's this? BMA reference actual score actual. Yeah, take me to it. Bubbleman controller, BMA reference. Right, okay. So it's not... right. Again... Yes, that's a player controller. This is the Bubbleman controller. Promotes variable. Bubbleman controller. Go ahead and save this. Reference. Reference. What do you mean now? Bubbleman controller reference in use by another variable or function. Oh, sorry, this. Not anymore. Alright, so that should be fine now. So we get the player controller, we cast the BP Bubbleman controller, we set the BP Bubbleman controller reference, which is what we actually need. We get the actual score, we set score before to the actual score, we set score actual to the actual score, we get all that to the class pickup spawn pad, set those to the spawn references. And then set act to tick enabled. I want to do this just with one branch, but I don't think I can, because I'm doing some flippy floppy stuff. Excellent slam. Like this is the only branch. This is the only branch that actually really means something, right? So, we don't need this really. We really don't need this. This can be the entryway, right? We also need a boolean in our other thing. It's default to no. Good. That is exactly what it should be defaulted to. I was just thinking it could be easier to do this on event if we just hook into this score BI, but then I don't know, might be worse. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Yeah, so if we haven't spawned a pickup, we go into true, which checks to see if we can spawn a pickup, and then if we have spawned a pickup, we check to see if the score has changed and reset the spawned pickup. No. No. We don't need this. We don't need this at all. I'm pretty sure I was just being a mook, right? I was doing some silly sausage. Ba ba ba. I was doing some silly sausage stuff. Where it was not spawning, but I don't think that's related to using a wall to stop it from spawning. I think this should be enough, right? Ba 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 ba. Right, so if the score actual minus the score before is greater than the score threshold, which I've just set to 2000, then we get spawn pad references, get a copy of random int in range last index get component by class box component return that get. Can I just copy the get random point and bounds? Oh, you're a macro here. Wow. Yeah, we can't just take that. I mean, we can. That's not even get random index. That's not what I'm looking for. Random point and bounds, that's what I want. Whoop. So we get scaled box extent. We turn the XYZ. Why are we timing the Y by 0? That's interesting. That's wrong. It should be -1. You okay there, buddy? What do you mean now? Huh? Is that right? That is exactly how it was hooked up. Right, okay. I just wanna, like, the babies are still spawning, right? The rushes are spawning. The babies being collected. They aren't double scoring. Ah, the babies aren't being deleted. Did I not add that node? So, yeah, I was just checking the babies still spawn. They do still spawn. Good for us. I need my spawner. I need my pickup spawner logic. Okay, so it's spawn actor of class. Yeah. It's mostly good. It's mostly good. It's mostly good. That's fine. I like that. It's a nice thing. So is that okay? Is that okay though? Yeah, play a character. Pure cast. Thank you. What's it called? Woo sidearm. Yeah, that's good. Um, Spawn actor from class. Ooh. Spawn location. Do you know what I'm gonna do actually? You might see me as somewhat of a renegade here, but I'm gonna put this actually right at the start of the loop, just in case. Just on the tiniest off chance that the Unreal Engine wants to try and optimize this. And it wants to try and async. Because it has to do this 4 times a second, right? If it even thinks about asyncing, it's going to have a problem. Because it's going to do this instantly. And then it's going to do the rest of it, right? So things that we need to do, we need to make the pickup spawn, are we done? Oh, actually no, pickup spawn, are we not done? We have some dev keys. That's fine, right? That's totally fine. Because we don't actually have a volume. I don't know why that was. I don't know why that wasn't throwing up an error. It really should have been throwing up an error. And we'll go random box from boxes, random point in bounds. Yeah, that's good. That should all work fine. What's this? You're right, I didn't tweet. I just tweeted. Thank you. Billboard. It's a box. There we go. Easy peasy. Baby. No. Pickup spawner. Hey. Hey, buddy. Bye. Okay, not 1,000. That is 1,000 high. 633. Why not? There we go. Yeah, probably actually, yeah, a bit wider. Lovely. Lovely. So pick up spawn pad is in. Pick up spawner. Let's just drag it into the world, I guess. Where's the Oh, there it is. Okay. So if I score 2,000 points, we should get a power. Easy peasy, right? Oh, there it is! Works like magic, I believe the phrase is. It's not spawning any more pickups. It just spawned us the one pickup for 2,000 points. There's another power up. Was there we go. Bang, pretty much bang on 8,000 points. Right? That's good, right? $10,000, there we go. Wow. That's wild, right? So there's one thing that we need to do actually. It's in the baby, I think. The BPBM baby. I don't know why they're all spawning off on the screen here. Event graph. Destroy actor self. That's all we needed. It's beautiful. I don't know why that wasn't on play from start. It should be. It should very well be on play from start. Otherwise, you get some weird artifacts going on, right? Sometimes it might not play from the start. It should always play from the start, right? But like on the off chance that it doesn't. We need to Can I not just like the whole thing? Is it gonna look weird? It's just gonna like... You know what? It doesn't look weird. I approve. I approve. I approve. It doesn't... Like, because they bounce off the floor, right? So instantly they get that underside, no shadow. There's barely any shadow on them anyway, right? Barely, like, completely not noticeable. They're still casting shadows, that's why. Alright. No, we can do this the hard way. No, please, don't get up. God, I feel like this baby is like Exodia. Left leg of the forbidden baby. You absolute fiendy. There we go. Yeah, he didn't cast any shadows. And it still doesn't look weird. You believe that I thought they didn't have shadows casting on them already? Oh! I got punked. That's fine. It's beautiful. Right. BP Baby Collector, right? Test. B&B cast. What's that? Alright, I don't break this, but you could probably do that. Score is right here. Ah. Yeah, because there's only ever going to be one. Clever. As just a sensed actor there, hanging out, not connected to anything. Please. Yo, get the fuck out of here. Stop doing this to me. Wasn't connected. Why do you need to recompile? Right. So we need custom event. This is gonna be baby saved, baby saved, and we're gonna have babies saved, which is an integer. And then we need babies saved threshold. Then we need one of these, right? Oops, not that one. Gotta copy it before you paste it. Right, so if we increment baby saved, and baby saved is not greater than the baby saved threshold, right? Which is going to be 10. If it's not greater than the baby saved, if it is not greater than the baby saved threshold, nothing will happen. If it is greater than the baby saved threshold, it'll spawn a 1-up, and it will set baby saved to 0 so it doesn't loop. Right? Good. Ooh. 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 Oh no. Gotta connect all the wires, right? So now, theoretically, if we were to save 10 babies in a row, we would we would get a 1-up. Theoretically. Well, we gotta test this, right? 1 baby. 2 baby. 3 baby. 5 baby. 6 baby. 7, 8 baby. Get out, get out. There's 11 babies. Okay, 1-up. Thank you. See, it only took an hour to completely rewrite the power-up spawning system, and it works perfectly. All I think maybe 10 babies saved is a conservative assessment on how easy this game is. You real whippersnapper, you just nip in there. You can just take them. Great, that feels good. Feels good. I need a sound effect. What kind of a noise does collecting a baby in a tractor beam make? I like these two materials as somehow polar opposites, but it's the same thing. And look at this one go. It's going so fast that it's like glitching out. It's gotta stop. Anyway, that's I'll save. In fact, I'll go as far as to save all. I'm pretty happy with the progress that we made there. I need my notes. Oh, did you see that? See how organized I am? 1-up based on babies received. Babies collected sound effect. Make game harder. In-game pause menu. Make babies obviously friendly. Ranged enemy. One up based on babies received. Well, that's done. We can... You don't actually have to push down as hard as I thought you did on the eraser on this. I've been like mashing it. Make babies obviously friendly. It's a little bit hard. You do have to push down though. Make game harder. I think we can get rid of that for now. I think the difficulty is getting there. In-game pause menu. Yeah, I'll do that. We can activate an in-game pause menu. Do you want it on Q or do you want it on escape? And second thing, it's gonna go on the controller, I think. Event score, event 1 up. That's a good question, actually. If I play, right, and then I press Q or E or R or F, nothing happens, right? Let me just. I know this is stupid, right? And I know I set this up so it's perfect. What happens, right? Nothing. What the flip? What the heck? What the hey? Is it on the character? Hold on. I have the message log somewhere else. Right there. No. That's all done. I'm looking for something else now. Is it in the game mode? Jesus, I hope not. There it is, isn't it? There we go. Event respawn. Right? But not event respawn, right? I'm so flippin' confused here. So we're using equip baby gun, and we're using equip sidearm. So as far as I can see, the only we're not using Balashnikov or shotgun, we're using baby gun, and we're using sidearm. It's baby gun references sidearm. Good God, I hope that's correct. Sweet potato Jesus, I hope that is the correct answer. Otherwise, I've just destroyed the game. I'm pretty sure I was meant to clean up all that code anyway. Like having a bunch of functions that don't do anything. I am immortal, so that's good, but I didn't destroy the immortal blueprint, did I? Oi! So pistol vanilla is equipable. Very cool. Oh, we got a 1-up and a power-up at the same time. That was intense. That was almost too much for me. That was a lot of stimulation, and it's early in the day. We gotta turn it down. I have to test it thoroughly, I'm sorry. I have to know that it's working. Because I'm pretty sure I saw we got an assault rifle, and then instantly afterwards we got a shotgun. Also, is it just me or did we not get like any power-ups for ages? What's up with that, huh? That's one assault rifle, okay. And we got the vanilla pistol. Oh. Ah. Yeah, input's not enabled, right? Right. Aye! How dare they get me? How dare they done punked me? I think I need those 1-ups. This game is hard. Okay, we got the vanilla pistol. Right. We got the assault rifle. I just want to shoot all the bullets. And we got the vanilla pistol. Right. So that's working. That is ostensibly working. What I really want is to get a small queue of weps, but not gonna happen apparently. I fudged it. Yes, that's fine. Is this pop front or pop back? It's pop back. Pop front, yeah. Right, pop front is from the top of the list, the front of the list, the start of the list. Pop back is from the end of the list. And this is just gonna line up a little bit better, I think. What the heck is going on here? Add sidearm. Can we sneak that in the side? I think we can, because we're gonna have to make this wider anyway to fit in these bad boys. Wider and longer. Lovely. I had something that I didn't want to do now, didn't I? Play sound? In-game pause menu. Oh yeah, we can do that. I was trying to find where that was, right? So it's in the Bubble Man controller, right? Ah, here we go. Here we go. Game over buttons. They're right here. I see. They only work when the menu's up. Input action, return to main menu, pressed, menu up. Right, okay, so project settings, input, binding. Action mapping, new action mapping, game paws. Ooh. So we put it on escape, we put it on Q. Because Q is the Q8 button. If I can find Q. We put it on gamepad. Special right. Oh, do you know what I have to do? God. Feature request. Controller support. I do not have controller support right now. Believe it or not, I built this with like a whole bunch of controller mappings. You can't do them. You just physically cannot do them. Anyway. So game pause, escape, Q, gamepad, special right. That should be the middle one, right? Isn't it? Special, right? It's really weird because like they used to usually only be used for menus or options or stuff that you didn't need in gameplay. But like over the years, people have been using those middle buttons more and more. Makes you feel like maybe you need a 6 or 8 button gamepad. Like you already have your shoulder buttons, they're all used. They're either targeting or their items or their attacks. And then you have your face buttons. They're all used. They're either targeting or they're special buttons, items, attacks. And then you have your analog sticks, which are looking and moving. We're running out of buttons here. So what we're doing is we're setting up a pause screen. It's on the BP Bubbleman controller, right? So input action game pause, right? Pressed branch. So if you're not in the game over screen, right, you can pause the game. If you're in the game over screen, you're already a bridge too far. If you're in the game over screen, you're already in this zone right here. So we don't want to be able to pause the game and bring up the pause menu when you have the game over screen on the screen. I just realized. So return to main menu, quit. Oh, right, okay, so return to main menu is just E, quit is just Q. Let's not have Q be pause, okay? Let's not have Q be pause. I don't want two branches, but this is the pause button. It's not like this, which happens automatically, right? Oh, you know what? Maybe we want to restart. Sure, why not? Why not? Why? There's plenty of games where, like, you know, you flub something, you just want to start over. Why not? Player's choice, right? So this is like just the entryway into this, right? Just in case. So if menu is up, we just do not do anything, right? Then we check if pause is up. Get pause up. And then this is where we'll do this is going to be like a 50-50 thing, so it doesn't matter which order we do this in. But also, you want it to pause faster than it unpauses, right? Right? Right, kids? You want your game to stop faster than it starts. Because it doesn't really matter how fast it starts back up again. But if it stops slowly and you get killed in the interim, that's going to piss people off, right? So if pause is not up, set visibility of whatever. It's going to be widget. Yeah, it is going to be a widget. Hud Pose. I'm running out of space here, dude. Does this have to be so far away? We don't move this like a little bit closer. I see we're getting a little bit of spaghetti, but that's just because of this. We kind of probably need to make the HUD before we do any of this. We don't need the high scores. Oh, right, yeah, we need to pass that in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate that, and this is gonna be pause. And we're gonna have gonna delete that. Ah, there it is. Anchor that to the bottom corner. Scoot it down. Anchor that to the bottom corner. Can we nudge these with... Nope. Hate this. I hate these. This is what I hate. Just look at the snapping when I zoom in, man. It's the least helpful thing on planet Earth. I want them all to line up. If they don't line up exactly, it's fine, I guess. Hey, look, they don't line up exactly. Can I... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's better. Yeah. They all line up to the side now. Color. Huh. You move these all together? Oh, hey. Check me out. Can we line all this up? Yo. Can you move these? So they're in order. It's annoying me. Oh, we're gonna move back to a central anchor. Yeah. Yeah. Pose. Ah. In use. Oh, yeah. Hi, Notepad. Ooh. There's very, very small amount of room in this. Control selecting. That was interesting. Sure, why not? That'll do. Okay, so what do we need? HUD game. Thank you for HUD game. Kevin CC2, hey, what am I working on? What are these pop sounds? What pop sounds? Oh god, are there pop sounds? Is it me? Am I making sounds subconsciously? Are they happening now? Are you just gonna make me watch my own stream just to find out what these sounds are? Oh no! We're okay, the e-ink screen survived. Curse you, Ralph Lauren. What pop sounds? Are they still... You don't know what they are either. Are they still going on? Are they going on? They're ongoing pop sounds. Is it going... They happen when I do something. Like this. You hearing them now? Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. Maybe subconsciously I was just going... Who knows? I'm so sorry if it offended you. Subconscious brain. Yeah, it was me. Ugh. Well, that makes me feel much better about myself. Gun. I like how it has the obsession with putting these like underneath other nodes. Oh wow, that's special. Please, I just want to grab. I just want to grab. You did the pop every time you placed a variable. Damn. Or at least I'm reliable, right? You thought it was a plugin. Should I release that? Every time you connect a variable, you get me going. That'd be it. That's something in it. No, I'm obsessed with sound effect because I need a sound effect for when the baby is taken. I don't have one. I thought I made one, but I didn't, and now I'm stuck because I don't really want to. There's stuff on the keyboard again, right? I don't want to have to delve into making sound design choices. Oh, you see. What sound does a baby in a beam make? Pause menu. Pause menu. Now, aha, good one, Epic. They put the stop simulation button on escape, but also pause game is on escape. Kevin CC2. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy here. I just crashed Unreal. That was timely. All I wanted to do. So I have a phone, right? Thank you. Show me what I was working on before. Oh god. Thank you. Bobbleman controller, pause menu. It's blue, so I'm everything saved and compiled fine. Right? That's fine. This is fine. If we play the game, hey look, we can play the game. It runs fine. But if I press the launch button, it crashed last time. I don't know what it was doing. It crashed this time. Uh-oh. Export class index is null. File d build ++ UE4 sync engine source runtime core uobject private uobject save package.cpp. I don't know what that means. We'll start clean slate, right? We'll work through this. We will prevail. We already know everything's saved fine. It keeps opening content browser too, I don't know why. Let me just have a double cheeky peeky checky wecky of this. Menu not up, pause not up, pause the game, pause up, hidden visible. Ah, no. Well, yeah, it's fine, but strictly I wanted it in this order. Right? That's not confusing at all. So we've compiled it, we've saved it, we've saved it. We save all. Close it. Open a different project. Have fun looking at the books that bounce around willy-nilly with physics. And the books that don't bounce around willy-nilly without physics, but they are still actors. And the books that have planar reflections, stop it. But also stack and bounce willy-nilly. Look at them go. Look at that planar reflection. Anyway, I think that's enough messing around. I think maybe Unreal has settled. It doesn't usually go this smooth. That's what you wanted me to say, right? So open the main menu. Let's play from the main menu. Of course. Launch, maybe, from the main menu. I've done something real special here. Oh, it's building. His name isn't Kevin, it's Kelvin. Have I been saying your name wrong this whole time? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kelvin CC2. Sorry. I don't know if this is on record wrong or not. My short-term memory is nothing, really. I don't have one. Thank you for the follow. Again, sorry if I messed up your name and didn't remember. Sorry if I didn't mess up your name. Remembered wrong that I'd messed up your main name. Called you Kevin. Let's just stop. Let's cut it here. Right. So now, when we go to start, it crashes my PC, right? Instead of just Unreal, my whole PC just... There's a thing that we're not doing. The pause menu is working brilliant. We can still play the game. Oh, that's not meant to happen. Oh, I pressed E and not R. Right. R is meant to just reset the level. Yeah, it does. And that's fine. That's beautiful. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? It's a pause menu. It doesn't pause the game. And that is... That's by design. Something about this room that it just does not like. You asked me what I was working on, and I didn't tell you. I'm working on an isometric 3D arcade shooter. We need the Bubbleman controller. Set. Game paused. Does it need input? It does not. We can do this anywhere. So it's going to happen right here. And then right here. There's a it's like a circle. Cyclical? Cyclicality? Is that even a word? Cyclicality, please. Wikipedia. It's all around the glottal. It is not a fun word to say. Cyclicality. Oh, definition. Boom. Yeah, Collins, there it is. The property or characteristic of being cyclical. I'm so happy that's a real word. And at the same time angry that it is a real word. Can I launch from here? Will you crash if I launch from here? I don't want it to be angry at me. It will. Right. I don't know. I don't really see the point in maybe sending reports for this version of Unreal. It's out of date, right? It's 4.23 and we're on 4.26 now. I had some problems with 4.26, but it's fine now. I've moved on to it. Like for everything else, that it has the better features. It has DLSS, it has something else that I wanted. Chaos. I didn't install the chaos version though, so that's a moot point. But it does have chaos. Should I want to... You wanted to see the game in action, right? So I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to compile this from the main menu for some strange reason. But it should work. It should work perfectly now. We should have a pause menu, and I'll play some of the game. You can see what it's about. Maybe we'll even full screen it. Maybe I'll even put my headset on and jam out to the music. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. And if there's anything that you see about this game that you think to yourself, that's stupid, please, by all means. Like, I know a lot of developers are like, no backseat developing, but that's silly, man. I want as many backseat developers as possible because I'm an idiot. I essentially want Twitch to dev games for me. I don't want to do any of this stuff. So you see how the game has started, and guess what's happened? Same, yeah. Kelvin, do you make games? Kelvin, hang on, are you Kelvin that I've seen around before? Yeah. He makes games. Nah, you're not the Kelvin that I've seen around before, but you are a Kelvin and you do make games. Oh, I'm thinking of Calvin. Sorry, yeah, you're right. See, again, it's just, there is no brain. First time here. Okay. Well, welcome. Maybe I'm the angriest dev on Twitch. Maybe I'm the most lenient dev on Twitch. I've seen, well, no, you're right, no. I'd probably ban some people that other Twitch devs wouldn't ban. But nice. I don't know who I am. On the scale of devs, the most British dev, I can't even claim to that. Hey, look, it paused. It actually paused the game. You get a nice freeze frame of that mesh displacement, which is beautiful, by the way. I don't know what series GPU you need to run that, but you need a series GPU to run that. It runs on the GPU at least, so I'm assuming it has to have some kind of dedication to that. You can press Q and it will close the program, right? Right? Wrong. Something's gone wrong here. It hasn't crashed. Uh-oh. It has crashed. Yes, it has. Did I make it so my queue can run when the game is paused? What? On the press Q event. No. No, I did not. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. I was worried there because I thought, no, I'm gonna have to set the whole blueprint to work while it's paused. But that is in fact not the case. That's also why I couldn't unpause the game, right? Professional game development. Thank you. That was extremely helpful, Kelvin. Yeah. So as you can see, this game is fairly small. Build doesn't take that long. But if you do anything with, I don't know what it is, but if you touch UMG, if you touch, oh no, why? Export class index is null file D build. Ouch. It's the same. The save package.cpp line 5102. I didn't write that. It's really weird, actually, Calvin. Someone followed yesterday, but my follower count didn't change. It's almost like someone unfollowed me as well. I need ideas, by the way. I have 15 BTTV emote slots, as everyone does on Twitch. I have not filled any of them. Personal ones, right? To upload to BTTV for my personal channel. I just don't know what to put in them. And I don't know why this is crashing so much. We just build navigation, please. Just paths. Path. And then we got some stupid You have that app, but you don't really know how to use it. You just use it to auto-claim the presence. The rat orbs? Oh, the rat orbs, yeah. Yeah, it's a pain, yeah. Definitely don't use the auto-claim. So if you go to, there should be like a, oh, for God's sake. Windows PC, stop. If you open chat, there should be a cog that says chat settings, so click that. And then if you scroll down, there should be BTTV settings, better TTV settings, and click that. And then it gives you a big drop down. And then you click on, it'll give you the settings tab first. You click on channel, and you can select 15 emotes from the community to add to your channel, and you can upload 15 emotes of your own to the community and use those on your channel as well. So you get 30 slots for free, essentially, of extra emojis for your channel if you do stream. Or other people's channel if you are magnanimous enough to design 15 emojis that you'll never use and other people do use for free, I guess. It's a cool feature. I appreciate it. My favorite thing about my favorite thing about BTTV is the fact that Frankerface Z doesn't integrate with it, but it does integrate into OBS, and there are like animated emojis, like Getchi Hyper. Gonna go watch some anime while you eat. You'll be back later if you're still here. Bye bye. I probably won't be here, but thank you for stopping by while you stop by, and thank you for following, and enjoy your anime. I hope it's good. Animated emojis. Things that Twitch should really just do. You'll leave it playing in the background? Aww. Thank you. That looks safe. Oh. Excuse me. It's just... Well, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's trying to do. I guess it's compiling a video game, right? It just looks very scary. Oh! We're in. It worked. Quote unquote. A lot of bytes for that hex tile material. Kuka has been idle for a long time, GC. Well, it's playing in the background and the ghosts are moving, so that means we've done the navigation. So I guess we'll just full screen. Pause. Main menu. Pause. Reset level. Pause. Unpause. Pause. Quit game. Oh, output log. Where are you? It didn't load, and then it crashed instantly. Great. That's interesting. Don't restore. Save. Package that content. Package it. I think one of my favorite things in video game history, like honestly, I'm disappointed with the gameplay, but in 40 Winks they have some level of detail optimizations where they will switch out ooh, packaging complete. They'll switch out a 3D model for a 2D sprite, but specifically with the coins, instead of spinning the sprite using 3D, like using a plane, like using a billboard, or not a billboard, it would have been a plane. If you were going to spin it, billboards always face render tangent, right? That's how they're defined, right? A lot of slams going on here. Sorry. But instead of doing that, they scale it along the Y. and it's just the most magical garbage you've ever seen. No joke. That was made today, right? 5/4/2021. Can we? It's really weird, right? But you can't set a lower resolution if you're playing in borderless. That's really weird. There's still that offset. Why? What's wrong with you? Why can't I move my mouse any further this way? And why can I move my mouse so far that way? Is that off screen? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oi! There's some chungus going on here, and I wonder what it is. It's really weird how it won't play in a separate editor window. Can't launch it. But it will build, quote unquote, perfectly fine. It will build perfectly fine. Great. Really, really good. Really cool. What does the pause menu look like on a smaller screen? It's a bit crunched, but that'll do, right? Oh, actually. If we put the anchors to the sides of the screen, the text will get pushed by the edges of the screen, right? I mean, it might be worth a try. Maybe. But that quits it. That's great. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Consult the manual. So you can't change any options in the in-game pause screen, but you can go back to the main menu to change options. Oh. How long have I been live? 2 hours. Don't really have full day's work, is it? Collected baby sound effect. Is my keyboard even plugged in? I have SFX right here, right? I will need my headset for this. I will need my headset for this. It's just yeah. Yeah, we would have a sound effect. Can I make a sound effect for it right now? Go on then. Get all this garbage out of the way. This is the fun part of the stream. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh no. Why do we even have this? Whole bunch of baggies. They actually put stuff in them. Like screws or really hard to find, easy to lose small greebly boys that I'm constantly not finding and always losing. Hey, my wallet! Where's that been? Sick. Got my wallet back. The label from my new hat. It says Tekken 7 on it. Apparently officially branded Tekken merchandise. Made by Diffused. It's not a bad hat. I don't like the fact that they use like copper plate gothic lettering on the Tekken logo at the front. Just a bit weird. But hey, whatever floats their boat, right? It has the kanji, which are great. They're really nice kanji. But then just above it in red, really thin copper plate gothic text. Whoa! That's my soldering pad. Silicon mat soldering on. I used it recently to fix the PlayStation controller. Remember? That got done. Okay. Scissors, always useful. Never needed. Another big old chunk of titanium. Mirror. There we go, it's clean. It's clean. I have a keyboard to work on now. Kind of. Let me just throw this stuff on the bin, okay? I'm back. Is it plugged in? It's plugged in. Is it connected? Ah. Well, you can hear it. Excuse me. It's a reasonable kind of volume for a keyboard to be. Tell me if it's annoying. I can't hear it. I cannot hear it. It's not being monitored. Oh, do you know what it's being monitored through? Or do you know what I monitor through anyway? The goddamn speakers. Oh, there's gonna be cables everywhere. Oh, there's gonna be cables everywhere. Can I not just use like my in-ears? Really? Beautiful in-ear headphones from China. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Maybe I need some new tips for these. Oh no. Oh, they tangled. Okay. Okay, okay. 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 So I can't hear anything. Oh god, the talkie sound. Oh, no! No! That is loud. Very cheeky. We turn the delay off or the delay on. Ugh. Does that sound okay? It's a bit too long, isn't it? Because you capture these babies a lot, right? But if there's no major voicing, then you won't know it's a good thing. What about if it was a saw wave? Welcome to the stream where man plays keyboard badly. It's the wrong feeling, isn't it? Right. It's super fast. Oh, right, VOD mute. How old is that composition now? Pink Panther came out, what? Yeah, no, they probably still got decades on that. Sure. Ooh, what about that? I like it. Print, where? Wait, is it? It's still there? Ableton live trial. Line in. But something happened. But it wasn't very loud. Yeah, we're at minus 36 decibels, so... Oh boy. I'm gonna mute it on the stream. I'm gonna mute it in my ears. And then I'm gonna record it. At full volume, right? You can see that. You can't hear it, thank goodness. I can now hear it without my headphones on. My headphones are on the desk. For me. Oh my goodness. Right, let's punch it. Woo! Do you know why I couldn't hear it? It's because that's beautiful. What are you talking about? That's perfect. Let's just turn the keyboard off. Retrieve my headphones. Without the big jack. the Chungus. Give me the. Give me the. Ah. Try not to knock over the. I didn't. I had to take the big Chungus one out. Now I have to put it back in without looking. It's in. I almost knocked over my screen both times. So my screen is balanced on a piece of OSB that is balanced on a 3-speaker hi-fi speaker block, which is then balanced on a 5mm sheet of plywood, which is then balanced on a white coffin case for a standard sized shaped guitar, which is then balanced. Oh, you thought I'd stop? Oh, flip! You thought I'd stop there? No, it's then balanced on a school desk, which is then no, I'm kidding. The school desk is on the floor. Whoop! I'm gonna be right back, okay? I need to unpause the recording for this as well. So it ends about. Aha. Okay. Cool. Now we just throw that onto the baby. Lovely. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. That's one thing. Second thing, volume multiplier, like way less. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I hate that sound effect. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that sound effect. Unreal, please. It's done itself a froze. Wow. Good slam. Not not promising. Yeah. Or is it? Baby collection. So I thought it was perfect. Turns out it wasn't perfect. What kind of noise? What kind of noise does this game make? Cowbell. It's perfect. Oh, how did I not think of that before? Music folder. Bap. Squabity. Just want one of these. Ah. Hehe. Ah. That's fine. I like that. Export that as a wave. Baby collection 2. I don't know why we didn't just keep... I don't know why we didn't just keep that. Whoa. All right, let's It's a little bit quiet. What's that noise? It's muted, right. Okay, I can't talk to you if the microphone is off. So we've got a sound. It's not the best sound in the world, but it is a sound. It signifies the collection of baby. It is a cowbell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Goes like this. Here where's my mouse? Where is my mouse? I'm still playing the game. And then right. So it's not horrible. It's slightly better than the keyboard riff, I think. It goes a bit more with the aesthetic of the game, and it, it's just a little ear candy, just a little, Oh, I might change that to the babies. Try that instead. Let's get those cans on. See what this sounds like. It's fairly similar. It's slightly more up, I guess. Oh yeah, Blueprint crew represent. Hell yeah. Got this game running at a blistering 4 frames a second. I'm kidding. You can obviously see it's playable. Hey. Black Void Titan, check it out. Oh no. I was trying to show you my pause screen. Bro, you have no idea how sad I am right now. Yep. Escape equals pause. Yep. How's your horror platformer going? How's that thing? How are you as well? Main menu, music and sound effects. And logo. Levels and game types. Oh god. There's so much game to make. Going okay? Still working on the never-ending inventory development. Let me tell it. Can I actually even touch things while it's compiling? I don't want to, but let me show you a cool thing that I have. It's not here. It's finished compiling. It's on the high scores HUD. So we have a high score screen with no high scores in it, and we have an individual high score entry, and the high score screen uses a loop across an array of incoming high scores to generate a high scores line widget inside the table, adds a child. So at runtime, what that means is It dynamically adds the entries in, but the entries are always 10 because that's how they're set up. I like it. Did it boot? I don't feel like it booted. Hello? Want to play a video game here, dude? Oh no. Yeah, this is... Oh, the options have carried over. That's not what I want to show you. That's not impressive. Everyone's got an options menu in that game. How do I find Unreal's UI editor? You know, every time I come to your stream, I complain about it. I say UMG and then I put sick face, unhappy smiley face. Kekwa. I hate it. It's disgusting. It is my least favorite part of Unreal. And to a point at which, let me show you again. You see this? This looks like maybe these are UMG elements. Kind of reminds me of web development from 1996. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's not funny. See this? This looks like it could have been UMG, but actually, I don't know what I'm looking for. Levels, main menu. Actually, it's a blueprint that does ray casting on tick. Where is it? Yeah, line trace by channel. Haha, nice. The things we do to get out of using UMG. It was just like, it was a little bit easier for me actually in this specific instance because I thought, well, it's going to be a hub menu and I didn't want a menu. I didn't want like a global menu to have kind of any power to spawn menus of its own because I knew that was going to get horrible. So all the menus are spawned from in here. All the slams are spawned from in here as well. Anyway, I was just adding a line, a excellent slam. I was just adding I gotta boot the game up now again. I don't know why, but it's not. Don't revert. Just save it. We're watching another streamer who's trying to bunch of fancy UMG stuff. Apparently, Electro told her just to replace it all with paper 2D sprites. Lamau. So, UMG is great. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with a bit of UMG, but you gotta poke it in the correct zone for it to work correctly. If you know what I'm saying. You've gotta be in a UMG frame of mind. So we were just adding a cheeky little sound to make the babies make a sound when they get to the top of that. Just, you know, it's a small reward to the player. 250 points. Yeah, 250 points and a cheeky noise. I also reworked all the power-ups. Reworked up the power-up spawner. So now you only get 1-ups for collecting the babies. Like, you can score off the ghosts. You can kill the ghosts, you can collect the coins, you'll get points. You'll be able to complete the game, I'm sure, if there is a completing of the game. Just by killing ghosts. But you won't get 1-ups unless you collect the babies. I don't know why I did that once. Play again. But yeah, I'm not sure about that sound effect. I had it originally as like a little keyboard riff, a little, you know, 4-note diddly diddly. Oh, it was a 5-note. It's a chromatic run from F to E, C, F to C, 5-note, diddly did. Because they're all in C major, and you know what? The song that this game has is in G, so that doesn't work. It just sounds horrible. And you're right, I shouldn't be working in C on the keyboard if the song's in G on in the game. You're right, that's a stupid idea. That's why I took the cowbell from the music. That is the sound effect, it's the same cowbell. And now I'm talking to myself now. I've gone off the rails. But yeah, that's it. You get power-ups, shoot ghosts, collect babies, and they go up the tube. Whoosh. So every 10 babies right now, you get a 1-up. I don't know if that's going to be like a bias based on the difficulty level. But, yeah. Can always slide that in as an option. You know, play at difficulty, whatever, and then, you know, if it's too easy, you can increase the depth of point you need to spawn power-ups or to get whatchamacallits, 1-ups. So it'd be like 20 babies or 100 babies, you know, 10,000 points per power-up, 20,000 points per power-up, infinity points per power-up. As long as you can fit it in a 32-bit C standard int, that's the number, which I believe is 4 billion. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a computer scientist or anything like that. No. But yeah, that's the game. That's what it does. That's what it do. That's what I've been doing. I've apparently been live for almost 4 hours, which is strange. The target is 4 hours of game dev every Monday, but the only things I have quote-unquote left to do, besides build more game, is to build... It's in-depth stuff. There's 3D, and there's music. 3D and music, I can do music, but it will take a long time. And 3D, I can't do 3D, and it will take a long time. So I'm pretty much basically at the end of my stream. Until next week. And next week, I promise it will either be music or 3D, and it's probably going to be music. It's my preference. Title menu music, shouldn't be too hard. Something nice and relaxing. Maybe not in G, maybe in E. Maybe like a bossa nova on acoustic guitar. That'd be cool. That could be cool. And it would belie the devilish nature of this game. Goodness me, this game can get frantic. And there's a super shotgun. I need to remodel all these because, as it stands, the model which is used for the super shotgun was made on an unlicensed version of Fusion 360. And therefore, if I made any money off this, I'd be in. I'd have to pay them money. A go. I will have to remake that. It's in the game right now as like, you know, dev asset. I didn't bother making like an SMG or a pistol asset. I need to though. 3D. So 3D models that I need to make. The character. These. So WormDev said that he thought they were cats. And a lot of people thought they were slugs. And I don't know whether to brand them as babies or not. Because it seems a bit weird, right? The whole premise of the game is just a little bit weird. Cats seems like a better premise. Like, collecting cats, no one's going to blink an eyelid, right? You know, if you're going to eat them, if you're going to keep them as pets. Why babies? So, the honest truth is that this is actually a remake of a game that I played as a child. Hence why it's free. You can download it from the links somewhere for free. It's based on a game called Blitter Boy Operation Monster Mall by Chris Chadwick. And in that game you collected babies and shot ghosts. So collecting babies, shooting ghosts. Could make them cats. Could make them slugs. Could make them worms. Could make them anything. But the mission... Oops, accidentally caught one there. The mission is to make them obviously friendly. Because right now... I've had a lot of people trying to shoot them, and that's not good. They don't look... I think they look kind of cute. They got this little squat leg going on, but yeah, everyone else who's played this game, the first thing they do is like, why can't I shoot this? Why can't I kill this? Why isn't it dying when I shoot it? And it's a big problem, because you're not meant to shoot them, you're meant to collect them. And it's obvious, like, once you play the game, right? Once you get in there and they follow you, and you try and get away, and then they get stuck in this blue thing, and you get points, right? By that point you know, but you should know before. It's not good game design to have things that you look at and you go, what? Like, the glowing things that chase you and then you die when they touch you, I guess, maybe a bigger hint. But, game design, innit? I kind of like the light at the end of this beam, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to take it out, at least for one of the quality issues. Like, so I gave a very early build of this game to a friend, and he said it almost melted his PC. And yeah, okay, it does use a lot of dynamic lights. I will give him that. So I think one of the big things is going to be taking dynamic lights out, or making dynamic lights dynamic to a point at which they can be turned off as an option. Because not everyone has an RTX, right? Some people are still using like 970s, 480s, 650s. You know, people can't afford or find RTX cards of any nature. So having things like, you know, mesh displacements like this, or having the on the end of the laser sight, there's a little point light, and inside every pickup as well there's a point light, which is, it looks good, but it's costly to render, right? Every dynamic light you add to the scene is just, damn, people making us optimize our games. Yeah, curse you. You go out there and you spend your hard-earned cash. No, I don't care about mouths to feed or babies to raise. No, no, no. RTX card on the table, and a new CPU as well, because you'll be CPU limited if you just get an RTX. You'll have to get like an i15. I'm joking. For anyone watching the VOD, this is satire. This should run. In fact, I have options already. So like you can play it in a really small window if you want to. If you need to, you can reduce the render resolution to I'd say this is fairly reasonable, but I used to have a monitor that was this big. And look, you get bonus. You can see further down and up with this resolution, right? So this is what pro players are going to use. I haven't figured out how to make small resolutions stretch to full screen, but that's something I'm looking into, because I like playing, if I have to run a game small, especially if it has a mouse control, I don't trust this. 1024 by 768 was damn impressive back in the day. Hell yeah. I remember playing Diablo 2 on one of those babies. I remember playing Final Fantasy 11 on one of those as well, and it was really sad. I was technically not old enough to pay for my own Final Fantasy 11 account. You had to be, I think, 18, and in school, no money McGee, right? When you're a baby, you don't have a job. You're doing like geography assessments every week, and then you come home and you want to play like Final Fantasy or Diablo or Crimson Skies, Music 2002, and you turn your monitor on and it flashes white and goes worst day. But I bought a 1280 across 5.4 monitor by Hans G, and that lasted a very long time. That lasted, in fact, till my last year at uni. I used it as a second monitor a lot. Did you know that in my last year of uni I actually started streaming to Twitch, quote unquote Twitch? It was Justin TV. But they have not propagated those statistics on my account, and it makes me very angry. Crimson Skies, there's a throwback. The only reason I mentioned it is because I'm pretty sure I picked up the case. I think it's right there underneath Music 2002 and Devil May Cry 3. Crimson Skies is an amazing game. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a flight sim set in a is it pre-World War II? But it's like a fantasy era where pirates used zeppelins with as aircraft carrier zeppelins to raid historical monuments and local guerrilla warfare. You borrowed it from a friend. You didn't give it back for like a year. Wow. Came out on the Xbox original and PC. Definitely. It may have come out on the PS2 as well. But it's a good game. Once you find your flying legs, it's really engaging. A lot of the stuff that you think might be difficult, you can actually just press T to automate. And it's got a really cool story. There's some nice voice acting, and I would definitely encourage people to check it out if they can. I don't know the state of if it installs on Windows 7 or 10 or 8 or Vista. I only ever played it on XP, which shows how old it is. But that and Music 2002. God, that was such a good program, and I was very disappointed that it doesn't run on Windows 7. I haven't tried it on Windows 10, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't run on Windows 10 either. Even though Windows 10 comes with a Windows XP compatibility environment, which means that Windows XP is on Windows 10, all copies of Windows 10. But 1, you have to find the file. 2, you have to extract the file, and 3, you have to install the file to a virtual machine. It's not like a set and forget thing where you can just run XP programs in Windows 10. It's just a local copy of Windows XP that you can boot into a virtual machine. Helpful, yeah, but I don't know. And I'd love to go on and finish this game right now, but it's 6:30. I've done 4 hours, just about. Squeezed it in there. It's 3.5 on the VOD because I had to go do stuff and I was setting up and getting the drink and everything, but I call it a victory. And I feel like we should probably just raid someone before it gets too late. So let me do my talk out, and then we'll find someone to raid. So thanks everyone for coming to watch the live video. If you came to watch the live video, thank you for coming to watch the video on demand. If you came to watch the video on demand, thank you Kelvin CC2 for the follow. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it here. See you next time, Black Void Titan, yes. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.